I'm your gal, I'm your one and only pal. And I'll be here, your oracle and your reader for the day. And whatever else comes along. Let's start off by blessing this message. So, goddesses and gods of light, goddess Nyx of night, clear the fog and fear. Bring to me the answers near. All negative energy, bad pretender, intender, return to sender. Thank you for your protection. Manifesting wealth, lot of money, great health, true love, happiness. A fulfilling, abundant life, as promised. And as I pray in your name, Lord Jesus, and whatever you pray, amen. All right, so we are blessed. I feel so grateful. What about you? I don't know, but love is in the air, man, and we are in Sagittarius of optimism. And the moon, Sagittarius. So you might have a hot date going on or something, or if you don't, this is a great time to go on a date. Great results. So, yeah, I was just pulling some cards, and yeah, I was like, oh great, it's a love reading. Okay, love is everywhere. Open your heart. And just open your heart and feel it. It's everywhere. And everything. You just gotta trust the process. Don't rush. There's nothing to rush about. We're all in this together. It's like you can't get back those seconds, and you have to appreciate the ones that you do have. You know, and having faith and trusting the process here. Okay? Love birds. Yeah. Trust the progress. You know, it de- well, it depends actually. Trust, huh? Okay, so the progress of the relationship. Don't rush for answers. Yeah. Um, it's like, okay, so maybe you're jumping to conclusions. I feel now this energy. Love is in the air. Love is everywhere. I feel like as a high profile person, so they're trying, or if they're not, um, if they're not a high profile person, they're trying to keep a secret from someone else. And that's why they're using protection. Or they're worried about you. That's what they would say. A covert narcissist. Yeah. So, basically, playing this juggling act in the Three of Pentacles. If it's a high profile person, it's for your protection mostly, and then theirs. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm blushing now. I'm gonna be redder than I was. But yes, so thank you so much for the compliments. And yeah, so to protect you, and that's because the passion, you know, it's like if this guy is a high profile person and you're not used to that kind of lifestyle, maybe you have to adapt or something. This is like like full of energy. I'm feeling not just Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but also a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. Okay. So, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I wish more people would think that way, I guess. So let's see what Kev's deck has to say. Check it out. You could get it on eBay nationally. Okay, around the world. eBay. Okay. Ooh, I feel like you're a player. A non-committal, a promiscuous community cup. I feel like in the Page of Cups. A big romancer. Um, when it comes to this love and making maybe women insecure by asking them to keep secrets. You know, Aries energy, what was I saying? Aries energy, okay? Yes. Being of this passion, magenta, orange, or red, you could really be attracted to. And magenta in his hair, okay, this masculine energy, take it how it resonates. Whatever you identify with is okay. All right, so Sagittarius and Leo right there. An illusionist. They could be an illusionist, a real magician. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their side hobby. Or if you're a high profile person, then there's only a few magicians out there. So maybe your sign of Aries in your chart is your rising or your moon energy. But this illusionist, yeah, keeping secrets. No, this is because you need to trust the process. It doesn't need to be rushed. You need to feel it wholeheartedly, getting to know each other. I feel like this person's checking you out, like, just to make sure things okay, you know, because it's like opportunity of a lifetime that's going to change your life and open doors that you could never imagine, of joy and freedom. And it's not an illusion. And I feel like maybe if this person could cut hair, because cutting hair is actually considered an illusion, as their heads are not perfectly round. You know what I'm saying? So it's an illusion. Yeah. Disingenuous. I feel like this person wears a mask. Yeah. They're afraid to show themselves. Or maybe less trash talk. You know what I'm saying? To protect themselves from this gossip. And you. Because people are mean when it comes to this love, and this person really cares. This earth, fear energy, and yeah, gossip. They were more worried about your happiness and gratitude, which is pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so your happiness and gratitude. Feel like he used to be a player, but now he wants to get serious. A masculine energy. Look, this woman has a spiritual gift. Witchy sister, witchy woman. See how high she flies. Hey, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Wait. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You sound like Miley Cyrus. We're just altos. That's all. Contraltos. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, spiritual gift. Okay. Crap. Sorry. Alright. Spiritual gift. Okay, that's the thing. This woman has a spiritual gift. Contentment. Happiness and gratitude is this man's like most genuine thing that he wants for this woman to feel so freaking comfortable. This guy's self-discipline. Very patient. For this person with a spiritual gift. Yeah. See what else. Someone's got a hater. Someone's got a hater against this feminine. Trying to put bad spells or wish harm on someone else. That's totally horrible. And I feel like you got away from this like an ex because it landed over like a masculine. But healing, you're healing from this. Look, mending. Through your spiritual gifts, getting to know yourself better. Sigmatic woman. Very smart in what you do, friendly, helpful. Non-confrontational or reliable. What are you, a little shocked? She's good looking and smart too? Oh my god. It's like, oh my god. Because it goes both ways with men too. It's like, wow, they're smart and good looking. Like, that's amazing. It's hard to find the full package, a genuine heart. And it's really hard to find someone that's really genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one can be themselves anymore for some whatever the reason. They feel like they need to wear a mask. It's because of work and the system, and they want to program you to work. Just work, and it's like, what middle? You mean the working class? You mean the poor? You know? It's just awful. Ooh, caution, warning, danger. Now, this could be, yeah, stay away from certain people that are like fake and pretenders that try to be your friend. Because I feel like these people know this high profile person. Yeah. And they're trying to talk this person out of it. But my advice to you is follow your heart. If you feel it's right, follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? Aquarius energy of the star. Follow your heart. Yeah, like your brothers, your siblings. I don't know if you're in a band, maybe a band, or whatever it is. This rebirth, upgrade, which is 8, which is the number of infinite. Sigma, what was I saying? Sigma energy. Okay. So yeah, they're hating on that fact of the union thing here. that this high profile person's making sense now, this illusionist, like wants to be with you for real. And not only are you a Sigma, but you're a leader, you're assertive, you're an alpha, a dominant. You know what I'm saying, in this union as well. It's fair, it's balanced. I feel like the guy has the last say, but the woman has the power of influence. You know, when it comes to this earth angel or spirit guide, listening to them and your intuition. Okay, there's nothing more important than to listen to your intuition at this point. Yeah. And your spirit guides. Definitely. Alpha female. Star. Maybe shocked about this. Yeah. A little confused. Maybe people were playing mind games with you when it came to unconditional love, and their love was conditioned. And it broke your heart. That makes sense. Why your siblings and your people are trying to talk you out of it. But it's like if you don't take a risk, how are you gonna know? You know, you're afraid. You fear unconditional love. But what if you really get this? You fear conditional love, but what if you really get this unconditional love? You know what I'm saying? Or someone could be adopting and you're nervous. So you gotta trust the process. Either way, it's a love that is special. And yeah, I feel like maybe if that's the mother's like going back and forth with it, I'm not sure, with someone with an adoption, take what resonates and what doesn't, leave for someone else. And I feel it's like an emotional manipulation towards this Capricorn energy. This earth energy. What was I telling you? Earth and fear energy of these pretentious, superficial braggarts. You know what I mean? Oh, they're just gonna brag and brag over what? Instead of have that be happy for you, they've got to brag about how much better they are than you. Well, even if they're an alpha and a spiritualist, it doesn't matter because you're protected and you're a Sigma. And this guy's got your back. You know what I mean? You really have someone that loves you. I'm not sure if you even met this guy before. I don't think you have, but I really feel like Venus is in the air between Earth and air energy, and you will just know. Your intuition just will know, like telepathically, you'll know to go, because you'll just know that's the one, and you don't want to live another 30 years wondering, well, if so I don't know, but you really have to be serious. Technology, electronics, internet, computers. I feel like maybe or this person texts you, or you text this person, or you met through the internet, through a friend of a friend. Yeah, through these superficial braggarts. Met through a friend of a friend. Go to Intuitive Kev's channel, and in the description box at the bottom, you'll be able to find his link to his store on eBay. Divine masculine, stability, authority, king, emperor energy, okay? Emperor energy, what was I saying about just Taurus? Taurus and Aries, energy. Okay. Hmm. A masculine with power. Yeah, they know what they want. And they're done with chaos. And they're done with... They might be a mag. But I feel like this chaos magic. Like, that intend to return to sender. Negativity you're not wanted here. Right now, in the name of the divine, I cast you out and thank you for your love and kindness. And your protection. Divine, mass. Divine. Enticing, attractive, alluring, main female. Look, what was I telling you about a Taurus being involved in this? Okay. A Taurus. Oh, are you? Aquarius. Yes. Awesome. So, yes, Taurus, air, earth energy, and this love thing. Yeah. And you want to know, she really looks like that. Yeah. And be owned in this chaos magic masculine. This wealth of Pisces energy. Look, peace, harmony, and calm. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You don't want to regret. And look, I tell you this, and I tell you because you might be dealing with a management that is a covert, malignant narcissist. And I tell you this because you hire them, and this is happening in the now, and you can always change your future. Always, collective. Always change your future. That's the reason of these readings. So just know that for insight, for fortune telling or divination, your intuition, what was I saying about using your intuition? Hi, drifting on. You're pretty awesome. Yourself. Thank you so much. So, what happened to using your God given intuition in the first place? Instinct, your spirituality, your imagination. It's like you stopped dreaming, you stopped writing, you stopped. No, it's never too late. No. No, don't be a covert narcissist. You know, insight, fortune telling. Something about calm, harmony, and peace. That's all you want. But someone wants, I don't know, intent to hurt or harm came up. I feel like whatever event you plan on going to, do not go. Sagittarius, do not go because of these haters. The world always try to take something good away. Yeah, this person that's creative, an idea, imagination. It could be this Sigma energy. Don't go. Fortune, abundance, luck. Don't carry any cash on you. Just always carry your black credit card. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing so much. Please like. That's the biggest thing. That's in the algorithm. So, and share, because when you share, then the algorithm, other people like, and you know what I mean? So, thank you. And then help me reach 1,000 subscribers, over 1,000, so that we can make a difference together as the superstars. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Fortune and luck. And fortune is not just not just money bags, it's health. Leo energy. In good health. I feel like you just got like a certificate of good health. You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much. So you're very fortunate as it is. But I also feel I feel a more feminine Leo and then a masculine Leo of spiritual ranking. Someone that people copycat. Yeah, so a trendsetter. This person is definitely of the Six of Wands. Okay. This person is definitely a celestial. Ooh, that dropped. A celestial, a starseed. What was I saying? A paralegal is here. Welcome, welcome. Someone of justice. Yeah, Libra energy. A starseed. Sigma. Feminine, abundance, queen, fertility, goddess, empress energy. Like the empress. What was I telling you? Emperor, empress of fertility. You might be having a girl. I feel girl energy. Guarded and secure. Yeah, very guarded. You're very wealthy. You're guarded and secure. So this person is telling you to keep your love a secret. And you know it's for sure this person trusting the process because and they're concerned about you and your security until they can get to you. But if it's the one who tells you that that you're not paying for anything, they're just going to tell you they're on their way, they're coming to you, they want to collaborate, and they're going to make it happen. And they're going to have guards too with them. This masculine keeping this secret. I feel like you're in a band. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it would be not the best relationship. Or someone of an impersonator that you're talking to online. So be careful because this person doesn't care. And they're very promiscuous, lustful. You know what I mean? So unless you can handle that, unless you can handle someone, everybody loving your dude, don't ever think you could be with a rock star or a musician or anything like that. You gotta be secure with yourself and always try to be your best. So yeah. Energetic spiritual love. Finances. This guy really likes your personality. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Guarded. Look at this. Leo energy. Leo earth energy. Maybe they are guarding you. I don't know how. I don't know how. And my buddy Stefan said, can they do that? And I said, do what? And he didn't answer me. And I said, do what? And he didn't answer me. I said, what the fuck did I get myself into? Hi. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. I appreciate you. Wow. Something about your parents. You're really close to your parents. And that's a good thing. And source. You could be a light worker. A person of the light. Maybe you've had your experiences like this, before. But those were in the past. Gone, done, whatever. Emotional manipulation, if whatever, that's what your ex wants to call it, and you had children with and created investments with. And now they're trying to curse and hex you. And bad intent to return to sender again. It's like, unless it's a protection, or we do no harm, and that is the Wiccan rule. Do no harm to no one. Okay, so that's BS. I feel like you're protected by Source. You are. Look, Source is protecting you. And if you don't have your parents, they're protecting you spiritually too. Or your grandparents. Yes. So you've got favor of the divine, victory. Your name could be, you could have a tattoo of the victory sign, you know, of success and winning, or not, but you are winning, or not, but you're running to be successful. But just remember, when it comes to black magic and Source always wins. So, yeah, this person of promiscuity, yeah, you guys met through a friend of a friend, yeah, and it just, at the time it was too much, but right now it might be the right time. Maybe you're smoking or doing something bad for you right now, or not. So, incentive, you need incentives, Gemini, to keep doing the right thing. It's like you need incentives. A light team, spirit guides. You need to listen to your spirit guides. You need to program outside, because if you were inside, you'd have to program anyway, Gemini. And you're very gifted. Maybe get back into drumming. Get back into percussion, playing piano. You could play any kind of percussion instrument. That's the feeling I'm getting through this emotional manipulation of the past as well. Yeah, see, lack, poverty, and struggle this person because of their lifestyle. And you wish that you can make this, maybe someone love you and they promise and you're optimistic, but they're not going to change. They're not going to change for themselves. They're not going to help themselves. They're not going to do it for you, sadly. So that's where you're protected by your parents and Source. And Source. Remaining optimistic. It don't matter what they look like. If they're diabolical, okay, I'm just saying, if they are, they turn into ugliness. Like ugliness. So, yeah, if they're like this, or it could be a good-looking Capricorn. You know? And maybe this person is too shy or doesn't have what it takes to talk to you or come see you on his own terms. And then if that's the case, trust Source and your intuition and just stay away and don't even talk to that person without, you know, some kind of commitment or obligation, and maybe an agreement. Witchy sister. Okay, maybe they call you that because you're independent. Alright. And maybe you keep getting this spam mail like I do, of this corruption of like AI mining, or this what would you do if you won $1 million, you know? And you know better. Your intuition knows, and that's just the devil. Charlatan, deceptive, trickster. What was I telling you? Yeah, fear. Fear. Don't lose your identity. You're not going to lose that. You got that because you are smarter than that. This person is a liar and is unstable and just doesn't care how they get any kind of money or who it hurts, as long as they get it. But you're intuitive and you're getting out of it. Look, your future's bright. Sigma energy. Okay. And illusionist of Sagittarius. This unconditional love. Okay. And this union. Yeah. Like, you don't even need a big wedding to be together. I don't even think you need to get married to do that. You just, like, trust the process. And when the time is right, things will come out. You know what I mean? Right there. And that's the truth. Right there. It's in the cards. You've seen it. So, it's like, okay. Well, okay. All about love. Love is in the air. Love's everywhere. Trust the process. So you're guarded because he's already guarded. He's already guarded. See? He's already guarded and you're not. And so until you could be together, then that's good. That's great, Bernadette. Capricorn, right on. What? Okay, so we are gonna go to the next deck. I'm gonna do a little bit of tarot. Yeah, that's why this person is keeping secrets. So you're guarded. Oh, you wonder when this fortune? Okay. Yeah. When, right? Jumper. Overflowing cup. This is like the Ace of Cups. And your cup runneth over. Share from the overflow. And your fortune. And she's going to be fortunate, your wife. Really rich. And release and receive. To receive the new, release the old. Circulation is flow. Is what it is law. Okay? You could be in-law. Or an in-law to this queen. That's crazy. So that's for your Ace of Cups. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I hope this helps you guys. I'm going to grab from this, I'm going to pull 4 cards and a reflection card. And then we'll go from there. I don't have much time right now. I just wanted to get this message in. Because I was really feeling like someone needed to be lifted up. As that's what we're here for, maybe a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Going through this chaotic period in their life. So, yeah. Yeah, rebirth and upgrade, a transformation, like, and they're like kind of freaking out, you know, like not sure what to do. A role model. So this person is a trendsetter, is fame of, I hate saying fame because fame comes and goes, you know, but legacies are forever. Gains increase and a level up. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, she says yes because she's gonna be your wife. There's union there. You didn't see it in the cards? So there's union there. Yeah, lover. Your lovers right now. Gains increase and level up. Yeah, engagement. I feel like you're gonna be engaged for a year or so, maybe a year and a half before. Huh? Anyways. Okay. No, it's a good thing. You want to be engaged, right? You're gonna give her a ring and everything, right? You're gonna make the effort. I don't know. Maybe if your standards are way too low, then yeah, listen to your spirit guide and your angel guides. That's what they're trying to guide you right now. Okay, again, you can get it on eBay. Intuitive Kev. Let's throw some tarot. Ah, that's so funny. Intuitive Kev, what up? eBay National is the only place you can find these cards. I feel like you're intuitive and you're a Leo. This is a good karmic connection. The Ace of Cups. And what came out in that other deck? The Ace of Cups. What was I saying? The Ace of Cups. Okay, so, and I'll give you an extra card, okay? The Six of Swords, and this is also logic of the King of Swords in the upright and of Aquarius, which is an air sign, Libra or Gemini, of being a stable, okay, and grounded, okay? So, yes, and getting away, I feel like maybe you travel or you do what you want or whatever, but yeah, look, you pay attention to detail. So that's real. Look, in the Nine of Pentacles, so close to the Ten of Pentacles, and when you guys get married, it'll be happily ever after. And union did come out, and I said it was good. And you might have to rewind the video after I post it. Look, it's gonna be tradition, a traditional wedding, the Four of Wands, okay, and the Hierophant, traditional freaking wedding, Leo of happiness. Are you freaking kidding? Be careful of ego. Don't let your ego get in the way. Stay humble. Remember where you come from. You don't want your ego to get in the way. You want to always be humble. So in order to do that, yeah, this is your divine partner, man. This is where you're supposed to be. Look, you know what it takes to be a star, okay? And getting away from the old poverty is, look, dude, you went through some shit and you're still standing. You live to tell about it. You got a story, a testimony. Look, you're into this Libra energy. What was I saying about Earth and air signs? What was I telling you about that? Okay? Earth, air, and fear signs. Okay? Look, Six of Wands. A rising star. I'm telling you. A rising star if you're not already a celebrity. There's a difference between a celebrity, maybe your name is Stephanie, Aries energy, maybe it's Kevin, but I just think not this. Look, Justice, Sigma, this Six of Wands, this is a person who is recognized for their accomplishments. I don't know what question you're talking about, but look, the Most High, it's between your fame is between you and the Most High, and that's why you have the Ace of Cups. Yep, in this tradition. Yep, Leo, Libra energy. So, what's your question? Ooh, the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. You're going to have everything you've ever desired and ever wished for. I'm not understanding what you're trying to ask. You're going to get total wish fulfillment when it comes to this Emperor. Yeah. In a union. In the Six of Cups of generosity, in the Six of Cups of being intuitive and being, having many opportunities since you were young. Even, Yeah. Being intuitive when you were young, even Emperor, Nine of Cups of wish fulfillment. This man is going to make your wish come true. Wishes come true. An intuitive, masculine Emperor. A generous one. Because you're a Queen of Cups. That's why they're asking you to, maybe because they're going through this right now. There's a Taurus that's pregnant. And she's like a sucker of energy. Libra Capricorn energy. I feel like this is how this Libra Capricorn meet. As what? Lovers. But be careful because it's brand new and you're learning each other. So they could be two-faced. Are they really how they are? Like, you know what I mean? And that's what you're trying to find out. And you're trying to find out if she's very intuitive or not. When she knows, even when this is going on, it's like she's crying because she already knows and you're putting her in the situation, like not including her. And so, include her. You know what I mean? She already knows the truth. Capricorn energy. What was I saying? Capricorn energy. Bad intender, return to sender. You are not welcome here. Negative energy or anything of the bad. As light always wins of the light. So, yeah, collective. Gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Ten of Cups, like emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. That's almost like Ten of Pentacles is going to come out. Watch. That's like Ten of Swords came out. You got a lot of haters. Yeah, you want to just be included. And look, you have a lot of haters from the past. From this ex. But look, the Ace of Wands, you are alive and you have a great idea. I feel like you have one of the best valuable assets ever. And then you have to do something about it soon. In the Seven of Wands of, living in a bubble, basically. And like, thinking everybody else is out to get you, or thinking the world revolves around you. No, it doesn't. And so you've already made a decision. You have to make a decision here in the Ace of Wands. And it's going to break someone's heart. And they're going to call you an emotional manipulator, someone on social media. But that's going to have a pessimistic perspective about it. A hater. What was I saying? Look, the Eight of Swords twice came up. You know the damn truth. You know what I'm saying? And you're just playing along with it. This person is your twin flame. They should know better. They should know better that you know. Okay? Also, again, having to make a decision and then have made the decision easily. This Leo energy. And then we have water with the moon of being super nurturing. Through this family dynamic of 10 of Cups and of Cancer energy, Scorpio or Pisces. And the Page of Wands. So right now you have a choice to follow your intuition or to go against the grain in the Page of Wands. What are you going to do? You know, there's always that angel and the devil on your shoulder, so to speak. What are you going to do? So that's backing that. And anything else is going to cause legal issues. You've got to stop whatever bad habits it is that you have, you know, of the Knight of Wands. Stubborn, passionate about it. Being pessimistic, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, alone and just brewing. You're your own worst enemy. That's what this is telling me. You're your own worst enemy. You did this yourself. You know what I mean? And you're always like obsessed with this. And this is Scorpio energy. This is desert energy. This is like, it's actually water energy. But Cancer's Pisces energy here. Okay? And you've had a lot of time to ascend and reflect and appreciate this beautiful Queen of Wands. She's the most beautiful Queen of Wands in the deck. Okay? And she's right underneath the Empress. So she carries all the rest, the other three ladies, queens. Okay? And a romantic. So she's probably a Leo Taurus that rules Venus. Or Aphrodite, a goddess like. Okay, in this air energy. So, yeah, what do we have here? Yeah, being introverted right now and just trying to enjoy the moment. Yeah, I'm tired. Again, it's like bad intender, return to sender. We ain't gonna have any of this here. God will deal with you how, and this could also play. God again is protecting you from this black magic, and it came out in the other deck. And your work, your like 30 or 40 years of work. He's protecting you. It's being protected. Somehow your credit, everything's gonna be going up, and you're not gonna even know how. Yes. Because you chose to make the right decision. You know? And this romantic person that's into his twin flame actually knows that you're in his poverty. But doesn't understand because they haven't been in a long time, if they ever. So, this is Page of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy confirming. Okay, and the Four of Swords is also confirming the air energies. Being treated like a fucking trash box instead of royalty. Look, Cancer energy of the High Priestess. Okay? I'm like, yeah, exactly. Watch the high priestess come out. I'm like, where's the rest of the deck? Look, King of Pentacles. You could do what you want when you want to do it. Okay, Taurus energy, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Someone who's disciplined, determined, puts their best foot forward. They push to be their best. They're very serious about their boundaries and about their work and their efforts. This King of Pentacles, Earth energy. And when it comes to this Ace of Cups, that's going to make you... Because they've seen people treat you like a trash box, and they're going to make people treat you like royal again, this guy. Look, a very small investment to him, you are. A very small investment, Libra. Libra, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, or Leo. Did I say that? Sagittarius. High Priestess. What was I freaking saying? High Priestess. Yes. A Leo High Priestess. A Leo High Priestess of passion. A beautiful inside and out. She's like the whole package. And when it comes to the Knight of Cups, a romance. And it like is a pleasure to romance her. I mean, this is like Ace of Pentacles. Where's the Ten of Pentacles? Watch the Ten of Pentacles come out. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Ten of Pentacles came out. What? That's what being psychic and a medium's about. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Basically, this romantic person knows about the Ace of Pentacles and wants to marry you. It's going to be like a honeymoon phase all the time. It's going to be like the honeymoon phase all the time. So, again, you're happily ever after. You're happily ever after. I feel like you're stuck in the middle of this resting and small investment. You know, maybe of, I think it's Aries, Mars energies of action, feeling, and passion, and expansion, and growth, and stuff like that, you know? So, really, it's all a matter of perspective to reach this Ten of Pentacles. And if you want to, then you have to remain optimistic through the worst and do the right thing when no one's looking. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing when no one's looking. Ain't nobody getting away with shit. I mean, it's like, you just do the right thing, man. Yeah. Okay, Earth energy, Capricorn, first, Virgo. So, Ten of Pentacles for you, Libra. That's the tarot part there. Pretty amazing. And they came out all in the upright. It's better to learn them in the upright first, and then that way the reverse is very simple and famous and intuitive. You don't even know it. I don't think you even know. You know, you're famous. A Capricorn. You're welcome, Maria. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Get the algorithm out there, please, by liking and then hit the all button. Hit the all button so you don't miss a live, a post, a zodiac, horoscope, energy, and then you can look up your own horoscope, and it basically gives you an idea of how the people around you are going to act the next day. This is why I created it. Because people are so damn unpredictable. And the moon does pull on our moods as it pulls on the tides. You know what I'm saying? So, I created that. Yes, I did. Confirming Libra of Justice. Yes, I did. Are you listening? Are you hearing me? You have to catch on to the messages. There's a lot of messages, and there's someone on here that probably, what was I saying about the Three of Pentacles? And then secrets. A small investment. Yeah, and then secrets. Yeah. Nah. Not worth it. Rather be alone like that. You know? It's like juggling. Juggling, too. And those that have missed their questions, because I'm paying attention, are going to have to wait till the upload on YouTube. Unexpected money. Unexpected money. Unless you're my Facebook friend, and then you can see the before it's actually uploaded to YouTube. Unexpected money. Look, through your works and efforts, she's gonna say yes. Okay, so this guy wants to marry you, Sigmatic. And 3 there, I feel like, yeah. First it's 2, and then maybe you have 2 kids, and it's unbothering. But it's efforts and then labor, and then labor came out. So yeah, you could be 44 and think you're too old to have kids. Maybe you adopt. Yeah, but you're gonna have the Ace of Pentacles, like the money to do so. I feel like, look, Hello Kitty. Someone really loves Hello Kitty. That I found on the ground today. Let's see. Someone is trusted. Someone is definitely trusted or has an inheritance. Yeah, so they're gonna get this unexpected money or something.
+1 760 937 580.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so it's like third party snitch. Snitch, I think it is. Third party snitch. A hater. A hater. A freaking hater. That can't be happy, okay, for your unexpected income and your generosity and the fact that you're sexy and successful. Sigmatic. This person is trusted. You've put the efforts forth. High honor. I feel like, as we do every time we go live, we thank you. Every day is Veterans Day. And you're welcome, Maria. And if you have anybody in the military, or you are of the military, active or non-active, thank you so much. And we wouldn't be able to do our lives without you guys. So thank you so much. And everybody that puts their life on the line so that we can have one. Thank you so much. I love you guys. No one wins in war. Nobody. Just remember that. This is a trusted one that's unbothered. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That saved you from an opposition. Someone that was in the church, claimed the church. He saved you from. I don't think he believes the same. You could be 34 to 44. Your occupation. I feel like you had to go to the doctor. You're on leave, or you're gonna have to take a leave, especially if you're pregnant. Or you're disabled. And this person, because you understand this person, this Ice King, you block and unblock him because he acts like a child all the time. And so, but he's an adult. Okay? And it's like there's a love offer. A love offer. A trusted one, by a trusted one that's going to lead to commitment. You have a band-aid on somewhere or something, or you're in a band-aid, but maybe you feel like stuck because of whatever. Maybe whatever info that like a scam online. Yeah, a scam online. Whatever the fuck, whoever is saying, oh, if you see, oh, what would you do if I send you $2 million? Send me your info. No. All that's connected to your social security number. No one can have that. I love you too, Maria. Nobody can have that. Not even my own family. Have you lost your mind? You know where I grew up? The hood, motherfuckers. Hell no. I'm more black than you'll ever be. I actually thought I was. That's something in the past. Very tired. I'm not concerned about. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? When it comes to this high honor in manifesting a house, yes. I feel like exactly you moved on from this abuse, this evil eye. Okay? And this person is going to transition that defamates your character because you're very beautiful, but it came in the reverse. Okay? And you're not a Jezebel. You're a very nice person inside and out, and he can't take that. That defamates you. It just makes you look better. And he could be in his 50s. I mean, yeah, he's going to live a very long life. And it's like he could have been the one to, you know, lift your veil when you get married over here in Commitment, as Commitment came out. This guy could be 56 to 65 or 66. But always calls you sweetheart. You're his good karmic femme. His genius. His high priestess, his muse. His new beginning. You're not going to have to start over. His rising star. And because he listens to his ancestors and sees opportunity to play marionette, legally getting away with it, thinking about really reviving something that was abandoned just to gain wealth. So here he is. Hello. When you're all, and that because he traveled to you, finally, this mature man, okay, and you're all fucked up emotionally. You know what I mean? Maybe you're smoking cigarettes or whatever, but there are people around. This is why he asked you to keep secrets, because there are people around that are so jealous that want conflict and have these addictions and want to see the worst for you. These are the people that are putting out the black magic, which is defamation of character. I'm just saying. Because why now, hun? Why? Because you've achieved something. Why? Because you didn't spend it on horsies, or you didn't spend it on, you know, the cheapest thing about buying a horse is buying the horse. Okay? So why? Because someone made an achievement and made better decisions and has self-love and care for themselves. You hate on them. I don't know. I would have to know that guy. But whatever, this false narrative, I'm telling you, through messages of all kinds, okay? False narrative. What was I saying? You're going to be a rich girl. Out of poverty and into being very wealthy, like in a day, in a week, in a month, the longest a year. But I think more like a month. And people say they don't have animosity. They play this nice guy. You know, could be 57, 58, because it came in the reverse. The community doesn't even know about any kind of relationship or family dynamic. Not that it would be like a surprise or sir. This woman that's in divination. Yeah. So they're playing nice to your face, the two-faced, the lovers in the upright would be Gemini, two-faced, playing nice guy, but they really feel inside animosity towards you. This either earth energy or air energy. Yeah. This is telling me that you need to do something to protect yourself even more, or you're going to start losing money, and you need to realize, have this awakening that you are an earth angel. And until you reach this self-love, this hater that I'm talking to, or for this hater, you need to learn to be enamored, grateful, thankful through divinity, this divine feminine. Instead of being this storm, and people always expecting that, this older woman with curly hair wears glasses and is heavy. Yeah. Get your chakras balanced and cleaned. Maybe you need to go to the, I'm not a doctor, but maybe I'm picking this up. You need to go to the doctor, and for STDs, I feel like you're between 35 and 57. Someone's got good karma coming. Someone's got good karma coming. It's been a long, hard path. Your name could start with a C. It could start with a K. Yeah, you're really in bondage and obsession. Look, those two cards really wanted to come out. You know what? We don't mention Bible thumping things that we can't live up to on my channel. So go start your own channel. There's enough room on the internet. for you to start your own channel. Thank you. Now you're not welcome here ever again. Are you happy now? Yes, it's a collective reading. Take what resonates and what doesn't, leave for the next collective. Someone is obsessed with you, this Ice Queen. She used to be, she comes across hard, but she's not as hard as she seems. Someone that's like, I want to say the way these cards came out like more like a sibling. You're not a priest, but I feel like you're a healer. You have the gift of healing, or you give really good massages. There's a health concern, you know, because of, you know, there's some kind of love. Maybe you're just sad too, because, and it's not helping, because ascend, because of this love sick thing, and you're accepting the inevitability of gift and change, divine masculine. For once, you've made a decision to make it legal. With this woman that's like the honeymoon phase, blissful. It's gonna be like the honeymoon phase for the rest of your days. Until you die, you can cry, you can be shy, you can ask why, as long as you're together. Yes, this is your karma, good karma, of confusion and illusion. If you ever were, no, this is your good karma. Don't give up, the sun is shining. That's happiness. Starseed. What was I telling you, Starseed? And what was I telling you? Bad, intend to return to center, because source is on your side. Because your enemies are your footstool. Because you have favor of God, the universe. People that would never think you would have favor with, you have favor with, Starseed. Actual money. A boss. A nice guy. I feel like you've gone through broken heart. An intuitive, a Leo, specifically, Aries or Sagittarius. You know, I feel like you have. And inside your own head, you do this to yourself inside your own head, because you practice bad. Like, this is all about vengeance. No. And source is protecting you, Sigma, from this other woman with bad intent, because good always outwins the bad. Always. Don't be scared. Why are you so scared? Don't be scared. What are you scared of? People are only fear and scared if they don't understand. So what is it that you don't understand and that you're scared of? Efforts, maybe jumping out of your comfortability and being uncomfortable to make this Ace of Pentacles, and then actually having a better life. Is that what you're scared of? Because, you know, are you so like almost like conform to the crap intuitively, you know, in life, that you don't think you could be your own boss even? You're a freaking starseed. Why don't you believe in yourself? I'm just saying. Thanks again, Intuitive Kev. You can get his Kipper-ish deck there on eBay National. Alright, so he's no longer on Etsy. Man, I don't even know what to say for you, Collective. I feel sorry for you almost. Like, just, if you're that pessimistic or your person is, that's just sad. It's just sad. Subtle hidden resentments. What was I saying about vengeance? The real message is in between the lines. Just look and speaks loudly. Just look. I mean, even at the text, it's waiting for a reply. Maybe you don't want to reply. And it's like, stop. Confront your responsibilities. Allow disappointment. People, your truth, your space, deserves respect when it comes to being people pleasing. Stop it. Learn how to receive instead of always give. You're always giving. Learn how to receive too. Just because you're the richest person in the room, you know what I mean? The universe pushes back this. And intention of redirecting obstacles for your best intention. See what I mean by the universe having your favor? Take what resonates and whatever, leave for the next collective. Choose yourself. What was I saying in the first house of self-love? And this is like the third deck that came up of self-love. I feel like you have really low self-esteem. Even if you are someone of big, prioritize yourself. Prioritize yourself and your needs. Know that your life matters too. Learn to give or accept, not just give. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so passive. And, you've obviously learned fast a skill, a talent that's expanding, growing, changing everything in your life. These new skills activated. Something happened. I don't know. There's only one hand here, though. And it stopped you maybe from doing really what? And bet on yourself. Yeah, worth the risk. You are worth the risk, the opportunity. You are the best investment, and so is your health. What was I telling you earlier? Your health? Your health. So this to me is just telling me you need to focus more on your health. Rest more. Maybe drink more water. If you come up with the bad habits, you can come up with good habits. And building a better version of yourself for the future and upgrading in your life. Because an upgrade's coming whether you like it or not. How do you want the freaking world to see you, basically? Yep. That's what it's about. How do you want the world to see you? In the 9th house. So you're looking in on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, in self-reflection, 11 too. You'll succeed, though, collective. Emotional roller coaster. Someone here could be going through the change of life. Yeah, definitely. Hi, help me reach 1,000 subscribers so that I could do personal readings. Pick a piles, pick a cards, all that fun stuff. And please subscribe, like, and share. Please like because it gets the algorithm out there and the videos. And share the floating straws video from Timeless Messages 1111, and it'll show you how to cut the straws before you dispose of them in the trash. And yeah, please. So yes, and those who haven't caught all of this, you could go to my Facebook. If you made it then, please leave a freaking plant. And then that way I know you made it through the video. I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you for my very first subscriber to my very newest subscriber and viewer, from my first viewer to my very newest viewer and subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate all you guys. You guys are my family. Help me reach 1,000. We'll start the superstars. And that's when you get all the perks. I don't know what all YouTube will allow me to do, considering my stats or analytics at that time. So we'll see. So help me by watching the full flick and liking, sharing, subscribing. Help me get that 1,000, over 1,000, so I have that cushion, you know, and it doesn't confuse people. That would be nice, like 1,030 or something, I don't know, for cushion. Yeah, but all right, so reflection card for the day. Backstage talk. I feel like you're a VIP, very important person when it comes to these conversations. When it comes to like, you're not in the room, you know, but people respect you and your story and your narratives. I feel like you're almost the voice of God, like, feel, you know. Yeah, they enjoy your stories, your jokes. You make people laugh. You can really draw a crowd. Yeah, that's the self-reflection card. I hope that helped you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, the grass withers and the flowers fall, but the world, or I'm sorry, but the word, the world of success too, materialism, the high priestess of the word of our God stands forever. So Isaiah, that's in Isaiah 48. I've had that on my heart. Someone needed to hear that. Your name could be Isaiah, Isis, Iris, I mean. You could be in the 4th house of friendships, or family, or in the 8th house of rebirth. Jeez. It wouldn't hurt to prep anyway. Being a prepper is a good thing. Maybe that's why I've had that verse on my heart. But then again, we know that for those who love God, you know, all things work out for those who are called according to His purpose. And that's also found in Romans 8:28. And I feel like I should tell you, like, Rome wasn't built in a day. And 8 being a rebirth again. Okay. 2 of materialism, starting over again, and in another new beginning of rebirth. So just know, keep your head up, keep going, don't give up. You're loved. I love you so much. Thank you guys so much. 111, angel number 111 on my. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.